Hi guys, I'm on High Tor, just walked out of Matlock. Caught the train up today, or 4 different trains, and it's on a bench near the top of High Tor. Not quite sure how far to go to the top, but I needed a drink, and the views are quite nice. I shall turn you round. There's a castle up there. It is on the OS map, I can't remember what it's called. Matlock off in the distance there, and there's a lookout point here which looks down from this tor down onto the road below, and the river is down there as well. And I'm walking from Matlock through to Matlock Bath, through to Cromford, and a few other places. See how far I can get towards Derby. Derby is 22 miles I believe from Matlock. I might not have time to do the whole lot today as the train times are restricting me a little. Anyway, let's get on. Well, that's the edge from the summit of High Tor. I'm not going any further. There's Matlock, where I've come from in that direction. Let's do a full 360. Just come up this little bit extra path just to reach the summit. Then I shall follow that track just down there, the Derwent Valley Heritage Way. Oh, look, there's the cable cars down there going up to the Heights of Abraham. Well, they're going down from the Heights of Abraham. I should be walking that valley through there that winds through. Cable cars must go up there somewhere. I'm not great with heights, as anybody that's watched any of my previous videos will know. That's about as far as I'm going to go. There's the signs I'll be following today. The Derwent Valley Heritage Way. So I need to go off in that direction. That would appear to be a full summit. But anyway, this is slightly higher. There's nothing being marked by this pylon there. I have no idea. And I've just exited out of the High Tor grounds. And there's the cable car station. They move quite fast. There's the sign for Derwent Valley Mills, UNESCO World Heritage Site, coming up next. After a mile of 2 walking along roadsides and whatever, it's nice to come down to the river. Quiet area, the odd fisherman, the odd dog walker, but generally it's nice and quiet down here, away from the road. I shall follow this for a few more miles. It is the school holidays, so this route is quite busy with walkers, families, etc. Not used to walking, seeing this many people. But it is beautiful. I think the engine's cut out on that boat and they've got problems. And this is a disused part of the canal. So 3 and a bit miles to Ambergate, that's where I'm heading to next. You hear the roads up there, the valley don't half echo the noise. That's where I've just come from. And this is an abandoned house. So an interesting walk this. One of the things I've decided to do is slow down my walks a little bit, not make them too challenging, not make them too long, and enjoy and stop off on places en route and really enjoy and explore. You know, I never walk more than 3 or 4 miles an hour, so it's not as if I'm really missing things, but the ability to go off route and not have to worry about strict timelines and stuff is going to feature in my follow-up videos. Who knows what's coming for the future? As I've been saying for the last 2 years now, I still want another van, and that's on the horizon still and could be the future. I'm really unsure of what I'll be doing in the next few months. I'm staying with friends at the moment, which is really helpful. I've found a job and living in a van, cutting my expenses down and being able to go off exploring on my days off and saving up some decent money for the future really appeals to me at the moment. So I thought this path was going to be busy. I'm just looking round there. There was a little junction where 2 railway lines once met, High Peak Junction, and there was a lot of people around there. I thought it was going to be busy down this path, but once I'm more than 400 or 500 yards away from the car park, people obviously loop back and head back towards their cars, and the longer stretches are nice and quiet like this is now. The canal's seriously overgrown to my left, but quite high up still. Canal paths are great walks. They tend to be nice and flat. Just me and the butterfly now. And go. There's lots of memorial benches along here. I'd like my own one day. Not sure where. Where would I like it? To be honest, probably on top of the White Cliffs of Dover, an area I probably know more than any other. I love that colour, amazing. The canal's quite high up here. Down there's a hell of a drop down there to the River Derwent, and up the other side of the bank is the railway line. But this is just so picturesque, it's stunning. It's sunny now, but the tree cover here is providing a nice comfortable walk. Really enjoyable. Look at the colours here. Oh yeah, it's alright for some. That dog will bark me past in a minute, as he's just barked at the previous. Here he comes. Last mile now. Today's going to end at Ambergate, I think, something like that. I've just gone past a place that's weird named. What's Standwell? However that's pronounced. What's done well. Yeah, so there's a train station at Ambergate. I've got 40 minutes to get there. It's only a mile away, so it's plenty of time. So I shall get there. I'll have another pint if there's a pub open there, and get the train back to Derby for the last few miles, and that'll make all the difference for my connecting trains. The 5:20 from Derby gets me home in Corby 7 o'clock. The 6:20 gets me home at 9 o'clock. So a much better connecting train. And after 6:30, the bus service is only due to signalling works at Derby. So as soon as I get through it, the better, to be honest. I've really enjoyed the walk today. Last mile. And if I'm having a pint, I'll bring you back and show you what I'm having. Just here in time. Pint of Malt Smith's lager. Never tried it before. It is very malty taste. Reminds me of something I've had before down in Kent. A Flowers type of lager. I can't remember what it was called. But anyway, very refreshing. But only left myself 5-10 minutes to drink it.